What if we lived in a world without gossip? Would that be a good thing or a bad thing? This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I think we all know the answer to that question. And today I want to tell you my thoughts on the gossip test. There was an ancient philosopher that you might have heard of from Greek and Roman times named Socrates, and a story was told about the way Socrates answered a young man who walked up to him to tell him a story. He said, "Socrates, I've got a story to tell you." And Socrates, in his wisdom, looked back at the young man and said, "I want you to ask 3 questions of that story, and if the answer to all those questions are yes, you can tell me the story. If any of them are no, I want you to keep the story to yourself." And I believe these things can be true today in the stories that we are told and that we tell. So I want to challenge you with these 3 things to test your gossip today. Number 1, Socrates looked at the young man and he said, "Is your story, number 1, true? Are all the things that you're getting ready to tell me factual? You know with 100% certainty that the things that you're going to tell me are absolute facts. If they are, I'm going to continue on to my second question. If not, keep your story to yourself," Socrates said. And then he asked the young man the second question. He said, "Is your story kind?" So not only is it true, is it kind to the person that you're telling a story about? Is it good and uplifting and nice? And would you tell that story to that person to their face? If you can answer yes to that question, then I want you to continue on and listen to my third question. If not, Socrates said, I want you to keep that story to yourself. So is it true? Is it kind? The third question that Socrates asked the young man who brought this story so excitedly to him to tell, he wants to know, is it productive? Does the thing that you're getting ready to tell me lift others up? Does it provide some good? Does it advance a story? Does it encourage someone, bring good to the world? Is it productive? If the answer to that question is yes, tell me your story. If it's not, keep your story to yourself. So is your story true? Is your story kind? And number 3, is your story productive? Would the world be different if we analyzed all the things that we heard and all the things that we said this way? There's a reason that Socrates was known as one of the wisest men of his time and all times, because he knew how to evaluate and rid the world of gossip. Now I want to challenge you with something as I close today. Some of us, me included, when we hear stories or are encouraged to tell stories, we think we might be helping or being productive by thinking we're going to solve someone else's problems. I want to challenge you not to do that. Evaluate all your stories by this filter. Is it true? Is it kind? And is it productive? And the world will be a better place. Again, this is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I hope this video helps you rise up.